Hey, good day to all of you. My name is Blair, your science teacher right here on your Science is Cool episode. Today we're gonna take a look into this OS, which is our MX23. They have the Fluxbox, KDE, and the xfce desktop environment. So we're gonna take a look into this operating system. We're gonna see if what we have installed right here, because way back then I have this OS actually in my old laptop, which is the HP 15 2010 model. And of course I'm gonna take a look into this into my virtual box right here in my Acer Aspire 7 laptop. So we're gonna take a look into this and see if how we could like navigate this, and how is it, if it is very useful for the newcomer, or is it terrible for the newcomer. So let's take a look into this operating system. So we are now in our desktop, which is the xfce, their flagship desktop environment. So we are now with a smooth wallpaper right here, which is it's still the same since last year. So let's take a look into this intro first, because I saw this one in the intro, which is somewhere here. So this is the MX23 Librito, and of course we are on their welcome page. So let's try to see their abouts right here. So this is the xfce desktop environment, which is the version 4.18.1, and it is under the Debian version 12.1, and it is supported until June 2028. The MX Linux is covered by Linux Foundation, and of course their license right here. Plus they develop software that covers free license that can be examined by WikiList. They also include some software development by others that under the free license. So you can check out that one every time you open the MX Linux 23, which is under the year 2023. As you can see, my CPU is 16-core AMD Ryzen 7 with 5700U with Radeon graphics, and my memory is about 12 gig, but I just gave it like 8 gigabytes of random access memory for this computer. And of course it is running with a storage of 30 gigabytes only for the operating system. Let's go back to the welcome page. We have some frequently asked questions, the manual itself, the wiki, the tools, the tweaks, the tour, popular apps, contribution, videos, and forums. So if you want to check this one out, please do check it out. But at the same time, I want to open the website first. So this is the mxlinux.org. As you can see, they have the xfce, KDE, and of course the Fluxbox. So they have three, but the xfce is their flagship. So this is in cooperation venture between the Antex and the MX community that is maintaining the operating system. And of course they have all the news videos that you need. And of course right now we are in the xfce. Later we're gonna take a look into the KDE and the Fluxbox as we go along for this video. The flagship is the X-Face or xfce. It's a mid-weight desktop environment. To aim, it is fast with low resources while it's still attractive and user-friendly. We have also the screenshot right here. Okay, so the news right here, it was released last October 15, 2023. The ISO image was placed already under the MX23.1 Librito, as they call it. So let's go to the download. So we could see the flagship desktop, the KDE, and the Fluxbox, and at the same time they are direct and mirrored and torrent to obtain the MX Linux. They also have the unofficial re-spin-offs of MX Raspberry Pi and the MX Workbench. And of course, they also have the 386 support for the old 32-bit computers. Let's check out the hardware. So they have the hardware at the same time. It is available at Star Labs Systems, and they have the laptop and the mini computer, which is, they call it the Byte 2 Mini. Okay, so let's close this one. So we're gonna take a look into the appearance itself. So we have on the right upper, we have the time and date plus the HD or the hard disk, which is, I'm not using the hard disk, but the SSD already, the solid state drive, plus my memory, which is the random access memory, which is only running 12%, while the disk is about 32, while my CPU, which is the central processing unit, which is 0%, which is very good. It is mid-weight desktop environment. Cool. So I have to click the right click, and then guess what? We have to create launch right here, create URL link for your website, create folders and documents right here. If you have some copy paste, you can click it that one too, plus run commands, plus the terminal. Okay, let's try to see if what we can find right here. Let's just click. Yes, we open the NeoFetch. As you can see, this is my computer. So it's just only running at 12 minutes when I started this one. So you can see the desktop environment is xfce version 4.18, and I'm running in VM, which is my virtual machine. But my CPU is Ryzen 7 with 5700U with Radeon graphics, plus of course I have the NVIDIA GeForce GTX at the same time, but my GPU of my virtual box is running with Red Hat. Let's try to see what we can find right here. So you can arrange the icons plus the settings right here, plus the applications. Yes. So let's try to see the desktop. Maximize everything. So we have different types of wallpaper. Let me minimize again that one. Let's see. Wow, cool. Oh, the library. Okay, I'm just gonna run through this awesome wallpaper that they have available for you to check it out. Okay, something new. I'll just gonna use this one. So we also have the menu right here, plus the icon. You can turn it on. The folder if you want to. We already finished the wallpaper. Now for the settings. The settings on the xfce, we have all those stuff that you need to edit and set all those tools. MX tools, let me see. Yes, MX tools right here. The Deb installer, wow, they have the Deb installer for the Debian packages. It is very easy. I think I need to put this one as one of the easiest, we will try to find that one out later, as we will try to see if it is good for the beginners for the FXCE, KDE, or the Fluxbox. So you have all those stuff right here. So plus the display, let's go to the display. Yep, okay, no problem with that one. So let's close this one. Now let's go to the application. What kind of application are there right here? So all the application, we have the abouts, the abilities, the same, the usual suspects, of course, the Bluetooth adapter, the Bluetooth system tray, the catfish file search. We also have the deb installer, disk manager, disk analyzer, display, and so on. We also have the web browser Firefox right here, the calculator for the calculator, and the format for your USB. G parted at the same time for your partition. Okay, we also have the LibreOffice suite. We have the base, the calc, draw, impress, math, and of course we have the writer. Mahjong. We also have the boot repair, the boot option choices, even the MX package installer. So we're gonna take a look in that one in a while after this application. So they also have the USB unmounter, the updater, so you don't need to go to a system settings to update your MX Linux, but you have these software or the application that will help you update and let you update with a simple graphics and without any command line interface, which is scary for newcomer to Linux. We also have the user manual right here, plus the notes, the quick notes, notification. Oh, NVIDIA drivers. So I have the driver, so I could like install it without any hitches along the way. We also have the calendar right here, the panel, password and keys, the PDF arranger, which is you can merge, rearranging, splits, rotates, and crop. Please do check that one out if you have time to put into your VirtualBox, virtual machines. Download the ISO of the MX Linux. You also have the time shift for your recovery system, transmission for your downloads and share of BitTorrent via the BitTorrent, the package manager or the package installer right here, VLC, of course. VLC is very popular. It was also crossed over to Windows and Mac, which is also very popular, even it is a Linux application. Plus the web browser, the MX web browser itself. So they have the CD burners and DVD burner application right here at the same time. And the screensaver terminal and the terminal settings. So the games, of course, the Breakout, Mahjong, Peggy, Swell, Flop, graphics, of course, internet, multimedia, MX tools, office, and settings. So let's go to let's try to see the MX package installer. Don't forget to enter your super secret password to gain access. So right here on the upper right, we have the search bar. So you can search for your favorite application. For example, if I look for Odyssey, let's look for Audacity. So Audacity, a multi-track audio installer. So let's try to install that one. Let's try to see how it is very easy to install. So you don't need to put some command line interface on your terminal. No need for anything else. Just click OK, proceed to that one, and it will just... Oh, did you see it? Yes. So sorry, I was carried away because I saw the KKU, which is just right here in my area. As you can see, let's go back right here and get 11. As you can see, it is mirrored from the KKU, or the Konkan University, right here in my city, which is I'm living in right now. So kind of cool. So I don't need to have a lot of terminal command line interface. So this is one of the best, actually easy. I didn't notice that this 2023 MX Linux is one of the easiest. So it is already installed, everything. Let's close that one. So let's open the where is that? Okay, our Audacity right here. Let's open. Yes, you don't need to have a very scary type of opening of application. Oh, our updater at the same time informing us that we have 177 new updates available. So we could like click that one. I think it is right here. Yes, we have a lot. So let me close that one. Minimize first. We can minimize that one. So we have already have the application right here. Kind of cool. Let's close that one and let's update our MX. So of course you have full upgrade. So let's try to enter our super secret password to gain access. And it is now updating without any command line interface in the terminal. But of course, you're just gonna click that continue and then enter. And it will install it for you without any going to the terminal. Maybe if you have some problems like you need to go to the terminal, but it is easy. You don't have to go to. Kind of easy for the newcomer to Linux from Windows or Mac. Let me see. I'll just gonna update at the same time. Try to look for this one. Panel, lock panel. Let's unlock it. Okay. I want to move this one. Okay. Maybe in the bottom. Yes, we could put it. All right. How about the vertical? All right, we could like move it. I like to move it. Do you like to move it? So let's go back to the package. So right now it is in 60% processing the updates. We have 177 updates available. So it's a little bit long, but after that it will be smooth sailing. So as you can see, I didn't put any command in our terminal. It is not too scary. So that is the updater. All right, it is finished. Let's close that one. So yes, it is already update. It's all updated already. So let's try to see what we could find. Of course, you have the clock right here plus your okay, so we have the log out, restart, shutdown, suspend, and switch user right here on the upper left. We also have the Firefox, of course. We already opened that one. We have the Thonar, the file manager. You can search for your files right here in Thonar. Oh, I didn't change it? No. Let me bring back that one. Intelligent. No, never mind. It's always like that. Okay. So we also have on the lower taskbar right here on the left corner, we have in the upper towards the bottom, we have the volume control, the LAN for the Ethernet. This is for the clipboard. This one is for the update if there is some available update. This is for the unmount, the battery itself, plus the time, and your desktop's workspace 1 and 2. So 1 and 2, you can switch 1 and 2. Plus the start menu application. So in the start menu application, it's just simple. We have the right here on the upper start menu, we have the system manager, screen lock, switch, user, and the lag out at the same time, just like in Windows. No need to panic. Let's go to the KDE. Okay, let's close this one. Shut down. Okay, we are now in the KDE MX23 Librito. So let's close this one first. It's still the same, but of course it is still the same, the time and date and the system monitor right here, and of course the installer. I didn't install it right here. Instead of the other way around, let's try to see if we could like move it. Okay, so this is the KDE, which is different. Yes, it is different compared to the xfce, which is the application or start menu. It is right here on the top instead of the bottom. And let me see, let's bring back down there. Oh, no, let's bring back down here. So the start menu right here, just like in Windows, we have it on the left, extreme left or an extreme lower left, plus the desktop 1 and 2 right here, the selector, and the system, your Dolphin, which is your file manager, because in xfce we have Thonar. Of course, is still the web browser choice, Firefox. We have the command right here, probably. No. This is the drop down command terminal. So this is the command line interface. Of course, we have the volume control, the removal of devices, plus your Ethernet and other notification status area, plus the time and date at the same time. So let us see what kind of application that we could like find right here. The Kate in the games, they're still the same, but we have the Mines and Sudoku and the Breakout. We still have the Mahjong and the PEG-E. And the graphics, we have Digicam, GNOME Image Manipulator, GIMP. We also have the Gwen View, of course, Ocular, Internet, of course. Now we have the KDE Connect and SMS, plus other stuff like our Thunderbird, the email client. We have also the multimedia, which is basic stuff right here for audio and volume control, plus the MX tools, which is still the same. We have all those stuff right here, plus the NVIDIA driver installer. How about in Office? This is still the same. We have LibreOffice Base, LibreOffice Calc, Draw, Impress, Math, and of course our writer, plus the Start Center, which is basically when you open it. In math, of course, LibreMath is still the same. And in system, of course, all the system settings, application for settings, tweaks, tools, and so on. On the system, of course, all the system of the KDE Plasma desktop environment right here. System monitor at the same time, plus the utility. We also have the quick information, and of course the console, which is our terminal, plus of course we have this drop down terminal at the same time. So we have two choices to use the terminal. We have the drop down and the console with the letter K. We have also for the manual user package installer, it's the MX package installer. I think they also have the package installer for the KDE. Let me see. We have Discover. This is the application center. Plus we also have the MX application center. So we have also the package manager of our MX installer. We also have the package manager of the KDE, which is called Discover. So you have two options right here. You can open by category or by search bar. So search bar right here, search bar right here, and by category just drop down that one, and then just like this one also drop down. No, it is click into folder. So let's go to the so let's try to see the wallpaper. What kind of wallpaper? It is still the same with the xfce. I think so. It's still the same. Yep, it's still the same. They have all the same except for this one, the mountain. So they have the same. Oh, they have this one, the walk in the light. Nice. Of course, this is KDE. If you want to look for some new wallpaper, just click right here on new wallpaper and it will let you download some new without going to the shady website. Well, right here in Linux, it is all provided from the official repository and the Linux community itself. If there's some sketchy, of course, it will not be on Linux. You also have the contribution right here. If you want to submit your own work, just click right here, and of course, it will let you upload your entry and add your content. Go to the official website, that's store.kde.org. Okay, let's close this one. So let's go to the last one, the Fluxbox desktop environment. Let's shut down this one. Okay, we are now on the Fluxbox desktop environment. So it's a little bit like different compared to the KDE and of course the xfce. This is also a lightweight. On the extreme right lower, we have the option of the power buttons right here, the lag out, the suspend, reboot, and the shutdown, plus the time and date right here. We also have the volume control, the internet, the clipboard. And what is this? Oh, the Synaptic Package Manager. Okay. Let me see. Let's enter the super secret password. So yeah, it's still the same. We have all those stuff right here. Communication. How about the software for the video? multimedia at the same time. Where is the, oh, there you have it. This is the search. Yeah, you can also click that one for the search. Yep. So I didn't have this for quite a while. It's a little bit like awkward for me. So this is also the welcome page. It's still the same. We have the tweaks and the panels right here. We also have the tools. This is the Fluxbox. So yeah, we have the dev installer right here. Cool. With the wiki and the user manual. Of course, it's still the same right here. Of course, the Fluxbox version 1.3.7, Fluxbox MX version 4 of 2023. It's still the same, right? So we have the internet browser right here. What kind of browser do we have? Let's click that one. We have Firefox. Well, I just gonna skip this one. Of course, skip. Okay, let's close that one. We have, what kind of file manager do we have? Okay, we go back to the Toner. So the Toner file manager. So let's close that one. We also have the settings right here. Yes, the setting manager. Let's open the application. Okay, this is a little bit like different. We have the files right here. Okay, we have the by category or by all. So you can scroll down for your application right here. So we still have the same application all installed in our Fluxbox, which is they're using the terminal of the xfce. So conclusion into our MX23 Linux operating system. So I think I probably recommend the KDE desktop environment compared to this one, the Fluxbox. For me, I rather recommend the KDE. FXE, yes, it is also easy. Fluxbox, this one is a little bit like, it's a little bit like not for new beginners probably. This one, the FXE, yes, it could be. If this is gonna be an old computer, FXE desktop environment for the MX Linux will be much better. But for the Fluxbox, it is a little bit like fast, but it will have, you know, the low capacity type of computers, so you need to have a little bit knowledge. Okay, but of course in the KDE, no doubt about it, it will be very easy for all of you guys. It will be like you're running in Windows. That is customizable. So that is my recommendation for you guys for the newcomer to Linux, FXCE MX Linux or the KDE MX Linux. If you have some questions, feel free to write it in the comments down below and give us a like if you like this video. Thank you for hanging out. So I hope you like this video of our series called the operating system in our Science is Cool episode. So I hope you enjoy our video. It's a little bit like a compilation of 3 desktop environment. That is the Fluxbox, KDE, and FXCE. I hope you enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video and share this video to let your friends know what is the Linux is all about. It is not hard, actually. It is not, because your cell phones are actually Linux. That is why we call it the Android Linux, which is a modified Gen 2 Linux operating system. So that's it for now. I'm Blair, saying bye for now, and see you in the next episode. And remember that science means knowing. That is why science is cool. Ciao!